Yo, what it do? It's your boy Qrixxh, whatever you wanna call me. And man, we finna go ahead and break down these NBA trades that been going on. Y'all don't really hear my, you feel me, opinion on the NBA, but I fucks with the league. And man, we got some trades going on. So this the trade that recently just happened. James Harden has been traded to Cleveland. James Harden been traded to Cleveland for Darius Garland in a second round pick. So Cleveland gets James Harden. Clippers get Darius Garland in the second round pick. Um, I'm not against the trade for neither teams. I'm not. I just want to know where does it go? Cause I like James Harden replacing Darius Garland. I'm not mad at that. He be more healthy than Darius Garland. He's way more healthy than Darius Garland. He's better than Darius Garland. He's a better point guard, better passer, better scorer. Dang near better defender than Darius Garland too, and neither of them is crazy defenders. So it's like he's a better all around player in general than Darius Garland, and I just want to know what's next for the Cavs. Like, is this it? Cause I think cause now I wanna now I kind of want to look at their roster. Now I kind of want to look at their roster. So now they'll be rolling out what? Cause they did also, if y'all don't know, they also traded DeAndre Hunter. Let's look it up right here. They also traded DeAndre Hunter for Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder. Who Keon Ellis is a good defensive guard, which that they needed some more defensive guards over there in Cleveland. They needed a backup guard in Dennis Schroeder because Lonzo have not been that backup guard they've been looking for, and Dennis Schroeder is even better. You feel me? It's wonderful. So now you rolling out a roster where you got James Harden at the one, D Mitch at the two. Your three, are we going Tyson? I like Tyson game. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad at Tyson game. He's been playing better than Hunter, and Hunter got traded. So what we going Tyson at the three? When Max Strus gets back, he'll probably be the three. And then at the four, you still got Evan Mobley, and at the five, you got Allen. I think James Harden's because Jared Allen did better when Darius Garland's out there, and I think Jared Allen's going to even do way better with a better point guard in James Harden because you seen what James Harden did with Zubac. No, not saying Jared Allen is Zubac. Of course, I think Zubac is better, way better, but I think he can help Jared Allen out. You feel me? But I'm not mad at the squad. You know, you still got Sam Mirror as a shooter. Still got Max Strus as a shooter. You got Craig Porter Jr. who can come in and you feel me rough things up. Um, I don't like the. I do think unless you're paying Tomlin a lot. If you're paying Tomlin a lot, then I understand. Okay, you lack at the because what Jalen's is 6'6". I didn't know Jalen Tyson was 6'6". Kadeem Wade does play meaningful. I don't know. I think they still need one more like forward. Like honestly, when you look at this roster, and if you watch the league, you feel me? I'm not talking to y'all who just you feel me watch box score watch or you a gambler. You feel me? You only know about this stuff because you bet on these players' props. But if you know this stuff and you ain't no crazy casual, this is not a bad team for the East. They just need another forward. Like, am I that convinced that Jalen Tyson is a starting forward yet? You know, like that's my own thing. Like I feel like they need a 6'7". I hate I just said that, but a 6'7", 6'6", 6'8" forward that is probably a vet. I don't know if that is even out there that's free. I don't know, but I'm not against the trade. Now for the Clippers, well, yeah, I like the trade for Cleveland. I like it for Cleveland. I don't know what's the long term deal in it because, like I said, James Harden 36. how old is Donovan? Donovan is 29. Mobley 24. Allen 27. So it's like they in a win now mode for sure. But I think they still need a forward that's like on like how the Knicks got OG. I always compare like the perfect forward and this OG. OG just can fit so many teams. Dylan Brooks is probably in that lane too. If you ask me, one of them forwards that could just fit on any team and just hoop. And I think that's what Cleveland is gonna. That's what's gonna take this roster to the next. If they get that forward, man. But let's go ahead and look at it from the Clippers side because now when you look at their roster, hey, come on now, load up ESPN. What you got going on, buddy? Alright, there you go. Now when we look at their roster, which you starting Darius Garland at the one, Chris Dunn at the two, Kawhi at the three, Kawhi at the three, John Collins at the four, and Zubac is your five. Zubac the five, John Collins the four, Kawhi the three, Chris Dunn the two, Darius Garland the one. Got Derrick Jones Jr. off the bench who been hurt. Bojan. I don't know. Has he been hurt? Has Bojan been hurt? When was his last game played? December 26th. Yeah, he's been hurt. What the freak? And he only played 2 minutes. Yeah, that man been hurt. 2 minutes, 19. Yeah, he's been hurt. So I really don't know. I like Jordan Miller game. Jordan Miller can hoop. I didn't know the man was 26, but the man can hoop. Jordan Miller can hoop. That man can hoop. Brook Lopez old. So it's like I'm confused. Like, are they going to blow it up? Because OKC have their pick also. Like OKC has their pick. So even if they blow it up, OKC just gonna get a good pick. So like I don't I'm not against it if they blow it up and they say, man, we're just gonna go all young. And I don't know what you can obviously get something for Kawhi. Like even with his injuries history, I don't think he as damaged as Joel. Like Joel been hooping lately, but I don't know what you can get for Joel if you try to trade him. I think you can get something for Kawhi if you trade him. I just don't know what. You feel me? But I know you. I think they should go young. You know, if you're gonna go bring in the Darius Garland, you gotta go young. Cause this team right here ain't cutting it. This ain't cutting it, man. Like I know it seems simple that they just replaced Darius Garland with James Harden, but James Harden is so much of a good PG for like Zubac and other guys around him. Like I was hearing they broadcasters talk about it and how I think Jordan Miller, which Kobe was it? Jordan Miller, Kobe Sanders, like they was speaking about how like James Harden being that vet PG and just like they just helped them play better and them two guys really been stepping up in moments. So I don't know if Darius Garland brings that type of aura or just like you feel me, just that type of oomph to the team. Especially with him also being hurt. The man got what, toe injury right now? He got two toe injuries. He didn't have a toe injury since the playoffs. So I'm just confused on what this team can do. Like where are they at in this? Where are they at in the standings? They're ninth. They're ninth. They're what 3 games behind the eighth. They're ninth. Shoot. And you know the thing is with Kawhi. Shout out to Kawhi, but he gonna miss some games. Like he gonna miss some games, bro. Like he's going to miss some games, and it's like, can any of these nah, Memphis is done for the season. Dallas, no. I don't know if any of these teams could catch the Clippers, because it seems like the Clippers could possibly. Cause well, this is the play-in. Yeah, this is the play-in. So the Clippers could possibly stay in that play-in realm, or and maybe get to that eighth and seventh. And but ninth, that ninth, Golden State got injury. D Book hurt. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Like I honestly don't know. I really don't know what the Clipper team can do, man. But hey, I think overall, if the Cavs do the right thing and get that forward, um, really just get that forward. Like, and if you want to move on from Jared Allen and get a better center, I understand that. I don't think you should move on from Mobley. I think you should keep Mobley, Donovan. I think you should keep those two. Try to work it with James Harden at the work. Try to work with Jared Allen. I think they can make this work. I just really think they need to make one more move and get that forward. Like they really need that forward, bro. Like I know people may say Max Strus is that guy, but nah. He's that shooter. You feel me? And I don't want to see him there. I don't want to see him as a starting three. Like he can do his thing, but I don't want to see him as a starting three for real. But what else was the trade that happened today? Cause it was some more trades. Oh, you got Vooch going to Boston. What was it? It was the Chicago Bulls that traded Vucevic and a second round pick to the ball. No, I would need to see the full trade because it was like a full breakdown of that trade. Oh, Kawhi made the All Star game. Shout out to him. I need to see like what was the full breakdown of that trade. Do they got it on here? Nah, they don't got it on here either. Or do they? Nah, but I know Jaden Ivy. That was also like shocking to me. So he got sent to the Bulls from Detroit. Herder got sent to Detroit. That's another shooter for them. Sarge got sent to Detroit from the Bulls. So Bulls let go of Bulls let go of Sar ah Dario Sargent. Sorry, whatever that man name is. Kevin Herter. They let him go. Let them two go for money. I want to say not money. I don't know. No, not money. Right? Cause the Bulls. Why would the Bulls let them go? I don't know. Bulls let them two go because they probably could. Kevin Herter can help the Pistons. He can help the Pistons just like how Tim Hardaway and what's his name? Tim Hardaway and Malik Beasley helped them. So Kevin Herter and Duncan Robinson probably gonna like play that type of role. Jaden Ivey is it kind of crazy because he was supposed to be like their starting two. Like he was supposed to be K like running mate in that back court. And it's crazy to see him get traded. He didn't even really like this season. You haven't really seen him get his wheels under him yet. It feel like you haven't seen him play his best basketball. Um, Dang, Mike Conley got traded, bro. I ain't think they were gonna trade him though. He need to retire. Go on ahead, retire. But so basically, Vucevic gets traded to Boston for Anthony Simons, and so I, I'm not against this trade. I'm I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I'm not against it. I understand it, but I don't know if I'm that big of a fan of Vooch. I don't think Vooch is the center that they need. Like I'm trying to think what's the center because they need like a who's the center like they need what like a high flying catching lob center. Now if they want to still do the spacing like they had with Al Horford and KP, but I don't think Vucevic is like he shoots the ball, he shoots the three, he loves to shoot the three, but is he like them? Because I don't know, because him and like him, Sabonis, like they are confusing centers to me because of course they can still help a team and still put up good numbers, but I don't understand. Like, can they be a championship center? Because can Vooch be a championship center with this Celtics team? Now let's go look at some of these rosters. Bulls. Now we're gonna look at the Celtics first. Cause that Bulls, I'm gonna look at that Bulls roster and I'm like, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. So over here they have um Anthony Simons off the bench was a good like fit. Him off the bench for them, even just for it being a season, him being that guy off the bench was good because that's what they had in Peyton Pritchard. But Peyton Pritchard is a starter now. So even when they get Tatum back, who if they get because it talks Tatum might come back this season. I don't think he should, but if he does, all blessings are sent to him. But if you so who is it? It'd be Peyton Pritchard at the one, Derek White at the two, JB at the three, Tatum at the four, Vooch at the five. So who is? I think what makes their team so good is them having like that Peyton Pritchard and them just having that Anthony Simons off the bench. Maybe they go find that. Maybe I don't know. I know that's not Jordan Walsh. It's not Jordan Walsh. I don't think it's Josh Minot. I don't think it's him Minard. Is it Baylor? I don't know which one of these people is that. I know it's not Sam Hauser. I don't think Ron Harper Jr. plays. Hogo is not him. Luca Garza is not him. Definitely not Chris Boucher. Like I'm trying to figure out who is going to be that scorer off their bench because I feel like that just fits their team well when they have that. I don't know who is that going to be. I really don't. But honestly, I don't really like the Vuce trade. Like now when I think about it, I don't really like the Vucevic trade because I really just think this Celtics team is an athletic, running up and down the floor center. Honestly, like honestly, and maybe that's what they having with Kata. Maybe that's Kata, and Kata can be that off the bench. Kata's 7 foot. That boy is tall, but maybe that's Kata. They can have that in Kata, but I honestly don't know how much I really like Vucevic nowadays. You know, like of course he can still hoop and put up numbers, but 21 million, 35 year old center. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, but I don't think we can get too much in that trade. That's not too crazy, We can look at the Bulls, cause, shout out to Modest. Modest is my favorite player on the Bulls. He be hooping, but other than that, I hope they can trade Kobe White, Kobe, Io. Like, that's why I don't understand this neither. You have Kobe White, Io DeSumo, Josh Giddey, Jaden Ivey, Trey Jones, Kobe White, Anthony Simons. They got 7 guards. I'm not counting Mike Conley because Mike not even finna play. Them names I'm naming, Mike not finna play over them. Oh, Isaac is three basically. Isaac is like a 3 and D wing, so he kind of don't count in that guard. But Kobe White, Anthony Simons, Io, Josh Giddey, Jaden Ivey, Trey Jones, they all count in that guard category. And it's like they can't be done, right? I know they're not trading Giddy. So White gotta be traded. Did Sham say anything about Kobe White? Did Sham say anything about Kobe White? Let's see, did Sham say anything about Kobe White? I don't think he said anything about Kobe White. Let's see. Can you search? Can you search tweets on Twitter? Oh, you can. he haven't said anything about Kobe White. He haven't said any. Is it any news on like? Is it any news I can find on Kobe White? Any like? Is it any news? Chicago Bulls trade rumors. Kobe White and Io. Like, is it any news? Hawks could snag Kobe White for pennies on the dollar. Could Kobe White be the trade push for the Rockets? Like, I don't know any like because he needs to be traded. Like, honestly, I like Kobe White game. I think he needs to be traded. Io needs to be traded. I think they like Trey Jones. I think they like Trey Jones. I don't think they're gonna trade him. They got a lot of guards, bro, and they gotta trade them. So I like look at the guards, bro. Who is the center? Is Jalen Smith playing center? How tall is Jalen Smith? 6'8"? Oh, who is? I don't, bro. I'm sorry. Like I am a casual with certain things. I'm not the biggest Bulls. I don't watch all the Bulls games. Like I said, my favorite player on the Bulls team is Modest. I mess with his game. I mess with Isaac Okoro too. You feel me? I mess with Isaac Okoro. Boy, playing defense. But Zach Collins, you starting Zach Collins? Or Jaden Smith probably gonna be their starting center. Patrick Williams be the four. Or they probably still haven't come out the mid. But I don't know. They gotta make some moves. They definitely have to make some moves. They definitely have to make some shake with them guards. Not saying to make a move to push the playoffs or anything, but make some moves to put yourself in a direction. You know, like if you're gonna build around Josh Giddey, okay, build around Josh Giddey, build y'all fast, running up and down the court team, put some 3 and Ds next to him, do what you can do. You know, but all these guards, you gotta get some pieces for them too. Like, don't just take anything. Get some pieces that can help you build around Josh Giddey for Io. Get some pieces that can help you build around Giddey for Kobe. You know, you gotta do that. You know, don't and Anthony like I keep up with Anthony Simons. Like, is he staying there? I don't see him staying there. Like, it makes no sense for him to stay there. Maybe it does, but I'm just confused. Maybe you put Josh Giddey next to Anthony, and I don't know because Anthony and Kobe White they're not the same, but it's like they're definitely not the same. Kobe White taller and can rebound better, probably pass better, defend better, but it's like I don't know. Shout out to Modest though. Modest, go get them shots up, my boy. Go get them shots up. This your team. This your team. They may say Josh Giddey, but my boy, I'm banking on you. It's your team. But what else happened today? I know that boy J got traded today. J. The Jazz. Okay. So the Jazz traded for Jaren Jackson. So the Jazz traded for Jaren Jackson, John Carchar, Jock Landale, and Vince Williams Jr. So them three are coming from Grizzly to them four. Them four are coming from Grizzly to the Utah for Walter Clayton Jr., Kyle Anderson, Taylor Hendricks, and George Niang and 3 future first round picks. Sheesh. That trade right here too. So let's look at it again. Memphis received 3 first round. What they say? Hold on, let me go. So Memphis received 3 first round picks. They get Kyle Anderson back, George Niang, Taylor Hendricks, and Walter Clayton. They got a lot of guards too, ain't it? They definitely, yeah. We're gonna have to look at their roster. We're gonna look at Utah first, and Utah get Jaren, Jock Landale, John Conchar, and Vince Williams Jr. Ooh, so Memphis gotta be leaving Memphis, bro. Like they got to be leaving. Them 3 first round picks, I'm still kind of like, dang. But also, I'm not that big of a like as much as picks are like they are good and go crazy, but it's like how much do them picks matter if that team is not drafting right? But Grizzlies can draft their tail off. It just can they develop them to be good for multiple years. But let's go ahead and look at this Utah roster. You feel me? Let's look at their roster. Shout out that boy Ace. So you got Vince. So they starting lineup healthy. We speaking of all these scenarios I'm giving to at time that I've been doing. I'm trying to do healthy at their best, or even what we're doing for this season. So at their best healthy, they got Jaren at the 4, Walker at the 5, Markin at the 3, Keontae George at the 1, and Bailey at the 2. And off the bench, you got Sensabaugh, like his game. Vince Williams Jr. No, Isaiah Collier, Bryce Sensabaugh, Kyle off the bench, Yusuf Nurkic. So this trade was made for like the casuals. Not gonna some of the casuals like I'm not gonna say I'm the knowledge and know everything, but some of the casuals are not gonna understand. This trade is for next year, and I think they're also banking on Ace Bailey taking the jump. Walker Kessler coming back healthy. Keontae George playing at they taking a bet that he's gonna still play at the same level he's been playing now, or just even take another jump. And they want to help their defense. And Jaren Jackson helps that. He don't rebound. The boy's 6'10", 242, and don't rebound, but he can play some defense. And you put him next to Walker Kessler, who's also a good defender. That's gonna help. Who's 24 that I'm seeing? 24, 26 from Jaren Jackson, 22 from Keontae George, 19 from Ace Bailey, 21 from Isaiah Collier, like 22 for Bryce Sensabaugh. Like this is a young squad. Even Vince Williams, 25. How old is Laurie? About 26, 28. I didn't mean to say 26. I know he ain't 26. That boy was on the Bulls years ago. I don't know why I just said 26. That boy got drafted to the Bulls years ago. But he 28, so it's like I don't know if they're gonna try to move on for Laurie. I don't think they're gonna do that thing. I think they like Laurie, so it's like they're gonna make this push for next year. We're gonna see some games this year when Jaren Jackson is playing and when all of them are playing. Well, besides Walker, because he's out for the whole year. How long is Keontae out for? I don't think he,
At Burger King, celebrities don't inspire our menu.
I don't think Keontae's out for too long. Probably should be back, but you going to see some games from them this year where they're gonna, especially probably in the second half of the season after the All Star break, you're gonna see games they're gonna be scoring high, playing good. Maybe be the few good teams. They may be a few good playoff teams, but that's gonna show them an example of like, yeah, next year though, we coming to hoop. You feel me? We coming to ball, and I'm not mad at the trade. You feel me? They want to try something. So Danny Ainge want to try something. He want to build his playoff roster. Let's do it. And who says they don't still get a top 5? Do they get it? They still got their pick though, right? They still got their pick, right? Yeah, they still got their pick for this year. So I know they still got their pick for this year. So them having a pick for this year still too. So it's like if they can get an AJ somehow, uh, Darren Peterson, Cole, what's his name, Caleb Wilson at UNC, Caleb Wilson, who buddy and Cam Boozer, they can. I don't think they need Cam Boozer though. But hey, if you get here to Cam Boozer, that means Laurie's expendable. You know, so whatever they can get, if they can still get a top, even just a top 10, like any lottery pick that they can hit on and bring to the team, it's gonna just make their team even better. So I'm not mad at the trade. I'm not against it. I like it for them. They're showing that they're trying to put in work. Hopefully, guys like Cody Williams can probably still show some promise and still be something. So shout out to the Jazz for putting in some work. The three first round picks, eh? But hey, shout out to them. Looking forward to them being better. Like it's always good when the league is just having teams that's just improving. Now let's go look at the Memphis team. The Memphis, Memphis. Oh my God. So I said they got guard. And when I mean by that, cause they still have Ja on the roster. Still have Todd Jerome on the roster who just came back. Scotty Pippen Jr. who hasn't played yet. Got Cam Spencer who plays minute. Jalen Wells and Cedric Howard, they're not guards. Jalen Wells is 6'7"? No, he's taller than Cedric Howard? Dog, I must be not looking at these screens when I'm watching the game. Jalen Wells is 6'7" and Cedric Howard is 6'5". Bro, I did not know that. But they have a lot of guards. They bring in Walter Clayton who's a rookie, so he got to work for his minutes, but still got KCP who's basically like he's a shooter. But they have a lot of guards. But I'm thinking that trade gotta mean that. Like you trade Desmond Bain, you trade Jaren today. Y'all trade gotta be happening. There's no way that don't happen. The coach is gone from they had last year. They fired that coach right before the playoffs. So it's like that trade has to be happening. The job trade has to be happening soon. It has to be. I don't know where to. I really don't know because when you bringing in a job lacks jump shooting, and you need jump shooting from your point guard. You need some type of shot from your point guard. He can pass, he can get to the rim, but if you don't got a jumper as a point guard, like that's hard. You can't be no 6'2" slasher nowadays. Like that ain't getting you no championship. That dang near ain't even getting you out the first round. I feel like so it's like I don't know where Ja can go. I know Miami's been one of them teams. Minnesota been one of them teams, but I but I look at this. This tells me that they gotta be blowing it up and then leaving Memphis. Are they going to Nashville? Because I honestly don't understand. Zach Edey's hurt, Ja's hurt, so it's like this team is going to suck for a long period, like for a long period of this season. So it's like you gotta trade Ja. See what you can get for KCP. He's a vet. See what you can get for him. Even Brandon Clark, he's always hurt. Like, see what you can get for Satya Adama, KCP, maybe a George Niang. See what you can get for them three guys. Get off a job. Like and just rebuild and blow it up and move to Nashville because it's crazy to think that this team was what top two, top three not too long a few years ago, and now they dang near blowing it up. And I feel bad because Ty Jerome also just got there and he can hoop. And I don't want to see him there. He can hoop. He get Ty Jerome out of Memphis. He can hoop. He can go help a team like Houston. What do he make? He making $8 million. Yeah, he can go help a team like Houston, Detroit. Who else is a team he can go help out there? I'm trying to think off the top of the dome. Miami. Could he help Miami? They got guards and stuff over there. He could help Miami. But yeah, it's definitely Houston, Clippers. Like he can help some teams there. Get Ty Jerome up out of there. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. But I know we not done. Hopefully, the trade deadline is when is the trade deadline? NBA trade deadline is February 5th. So you feel me? Hopefully we still see some more trades that could come through. Is there any rumors? Any rumors? Just look at the news and see. They talking about trades that happened. So hopefully the trades that I spoke on, Kobe White, some of the guys for Grizzlies, some of the vets out there, hopefully they can get moved. Hopefully Houston go find them a PG or whatever. But hey, that's gonna do it for the video. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about these trades, what trades y'all wanna see, or just let's just talk hoop. You feel me? Make sure y'all drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. You dig that? If you know a thing about it, you can see it there.